Shazam actor Zachary Levi, he's the latest to receive the backlash of the Rona cult. Levi tweeted his agreement that Pfizer, a multi-billion-dollar big pharma behemoth with a long list of fraud and corruption charges, was in fact evil. The left-wing, fake liberal, anti-capitalist types quickly took to their Apple iPhones to demand Hollywood dump the actor for daring to call out an enormous corporation that's previously been forced to pay billions in fines for drug frauds. The anti-capitalists, they hate billionaires, apart from Bill Gates and George Soros and all the other big pharma types. They're making their billions, but they're doing it to save us. For all of those that are ignoring their own fears and buyer's remorse to attack people like Levi, there are others that, whilst admitting they were duped, refuse to take any responsibility for it. Why didn't you try and warn us? Well, we did. He called me a grifter, sent me a tinfoil hat meme. The BBC ran a story last week stating that lockdowns have been linked to a 10-fold rise in child porn imagery. Yet another win for the lockdown lovers. If it saves just one life, well, it didn't save a single life, but it destroyed countless. So take a bow. Now go on, own it. Well played. These are almost always, with the odd exception, the same people that are currently cheering on the escalation in Ukraine. They'll claim, as they did with lockdowns, masks and mandates, that they're being virtuous. It comes from a place of love and compassion. Go on, poke Russia, a nuclear powerhouse, with a stick, it'll be fine. The same people that have been tweeting Boris the liar for the last 20 years are now sharing his claims that Putin threatened him as if it's the gospel truth. Now, I've seen the Downing Street readout of that conversation from February last year, and it doesn't once mention a single threat. What are you lying for? Just as a test, let's pass a law that states anyone publicly calling for escalation or acts that will blatantly lead to a powder keg, whether that be in politics or the media, should be the first sent to the front line when the inevitable kickoff occurs. So let's make Boris Johnson lead the troops into battle atop a white horse, atop a horse with a strong back, and see how committed he is to defeating those pesky Russians. Because it's easy to throw a hand grenade when you're nowhere near the blast and surrounded by round-the-clock security. It's easy to send other people's children to die. And it's easy to say, we all need to tighten our belts and dig in when you've got millions in the bank. Now, of course, if this law was passed, the salads would all be calling for de-escalation and peace talks immediately. This is Right Now.